What is up, guys? Welcome to a very special video. What I have here is the Monarch first edition booster box. So finally I can post this video. So I'm really excited to actually crack this box open. But before I do so, I do want to do a shout out to my local game store, Classroom Cafe, for allowing pre-order as the MSRP, which is very hard to get. Since Monarch first edition is such a hot item, I would really like to thank them for allowing such a pre-order to be done. And finally, I have the booster box in my hand, and we can actually get right into it. So this is my very first time actually handling first edition packs, so I'm a bit nervous here. I have no idea yet what to expect. I usually just crack unlimited booster box as evident. As I done in my previous video, I guess if you guys have seen and been subscribed for some time. Also, a brief story on the playmat that you see here. Actually, I won from the pre-release event, of course hosted by Classroom Cafe once again. And if you guys are into Flesh and Blood TCG and you guys happen to be in Malaysia, make sure to check out Classroom Cafe. They run armor events for Flesh and Blood TCG if you are into the game. And of course, I won this playmat as the top dark player. Although it sounds impressive, out of the 16 player, I got the 5th place. And 5th place happens to be the right place to be for a dark player, because all the other top 4 players are the light heroes, which are mostly Prism, 3 Prisms, and then another one would be a Bolton, which is my friend Clement. Played Bolton for that event. And then so I got this beautiful playmat, really thankful for that. Really great guys over there. So let's just get all this pack open, taken out from the box at least. So all 24 packs, just as it should. What a nice looking pack. Reminds me of vanilla and chocolate ice cream for some reason. I do not know why. Here goes the first pack, guys. Here goes my very first edition pack. Oops, there goes the pack. All right, so we have the graveling. Let's just take our time and just enjoy the card Graveling Growl. I'm sure most of you who attended the pre-release should have at least seen this card. Rifted Torment, Unworldly Bellow, War Tune Herald. Those Prism attacks with actually decent cost and a high damage. We have Engulfing Light, Spear of Surreality. So this is actually a good card. This is another good card, Lunatide Plunderer, Frontline Scout, decent. Rally the Rear Guard, actually a decent card to be played, a nice generic to have with the ability to actually add your defense. Warmonger's Recital, Brandish, and the beautiful foil is the Herald of Rebirth. So our rare would be the... Okay, so the rare is not here yet, because the sequence of Monarch would be all the commons, and then we have the foil, and then finally would be the rare. So we have the equipment and the rare. The two of our rares would be the Seek Horizon and then the Herald of Triumph. So that would be the sequence. So the token, let's just put the token right there. So we have our foil here, all of our commons here. Let's just put our equipment. You know what? Let's just put our equipment right there with the token, so we can have a nice pile like that. So as we do know, this is the set that without the super rare. So we only have Majestics in this set. So we do not have to worry about pulling any super rares. So just to focus on the Majestics. So we have Seed of Agony, excellent artwork. If you ask me, I wouldn't expect it to be a common. Smash with Big 3. So this is a Brute attack action, of course, with the cost of 2. It's a blue one, Pounding Demigon, Courageous Steel Hand, Herald of Tenacity, Express Lighting, Impenetrable Belief, beautiful artwork, Adrenaline Rush. So you can actually play this in place of Scar. For a Scar, it has similar effect. If you have less life, it deals more damage. So something similar. Another Lunatide Plunderer, nice card to have. So as we go along, guys, I'm gonna pick up the pace, but for now let's just enjoy for a bit. So we have Frontline Scout, Warmonger's Recital, Blood Tribute, beautiful foil there, Ironhide Helm. So let's put our foil there, let's put our common there, the token, and then we have Howl from Beyond. Look at that artwork, see what's bursting out of his belly there. And then finally we have Herald of Triumph. So Herald of Triumph and the Howl from Beyond goes into the rare pile. Let's go into another vanilla pack here. Vanilla pack, or as you would say, a light pack. So we have Levia. So our token, flip that over. So we have Arcanic Crackle, Unworthy Bellow, Piercing Shadow Vice, Wartune Herald, Bolt of Courage, Enigma Chimera, and then we have another Red Rally the Rearguard. Nice card to have. Yinti, Ghostly Visit, Overload, Void Wrath, a good card because you can play this out of your banished zone, which I really enjoyed. And then we have a rare foil, Plow Through. So your next weapon attack distance gains +1. So if it's defended by attack action card, it gains +1 until the end of turn. So classic warrior cards, if you try to defend, it gets buff. So that's one thing to remember about warrior. Let's put our foil there, Stubby Hammer. And then let's take a look at our rare. Would be a Battlefield Blitz and a nice Ode to Wrath. So one warrior, one illusionist. Let's take a look at what the illusionist one does. Whenever a source you control deals damage to an opposing hero, they lose 1 life. So an illusionist attack action card you control have go again. And of course, auras like this can be attacked. And then we take a look at the Battlefield Blitz. So if you have charged this turn, Battlefield Blitz, gains go again. A pretty simple card with a simple effect. So far, no Majestics, nothing really that can actually catch our attention here. So we have Spectral Shield. Okay, so we have the Boneyard Marauder, Riftbind, Deadwood Rumbler, the Chimera, the Steel Hand, another Herald. So this is one of those illusionist attack action, Minnowism. So Minnowism is usually paired up with Belittle. So you play Belittle, you look for Minnowism and just play it out. So you have Adrenaline Rush, Memorial Ground, Stony Wartenhawk, Yinti, and the next one would be our foil, and our foil would be an Engulfing Light, a common foil. So this goes here, our common foils goes there. Another Hoofs of the Shadow Beast, a nice generic defense reaction, so one of the defense reaction available in Monarch, which is Rise Above, and another of our rare is Prismatic Shield, so we get to create 2 Spectral Shield tokens. So nothing as of yet. So we have the Hatchet of Body, so we have a Bolton weapon here. Or if you want to do the other way around, you can just play this with Dorantia if you want to go that route. No one is stopping you. So we have Hungering, Slaughter Beast, Seed of Agony, Dread Screamer, another decent card, Express Lightning, sorry. And then we have Enigma, we have another Lightning, and then we have Overload, we have a Solar Tide, Frontline Scout, a red one, decent, Rally the Rearguard, blue one might not be. We have Spew Shadow, and then you can actually bring out an attack action with cost of 2 from the banished zone. And then if you are aiming a light hero, it gains +2, pound for pound. Would be our foil, beautiful foil, Dreamweaver. So this one goes into our foil pile there. This one goes into our command pile. We have a Dreamweaver. We have a Writhing Beast Hulk. And another one would be a Herald of Triumph. Nothing as of spicy yet. Still waiting for at least a decent pull. So we have a Spectral Shield. So we have a Crackle, the Marauder, a nice rip through reality. For some reason this guy reminds me of Doctor Doom. We have Steel Hand, Herald of Protection, Engulfing Lightning. This is light, so I was confused with the Express Lightning there. So we have Blood Tribute, Frontline Scout, a red one, nice to have. Ray of Hope, of course you can get, if you attend the pre-release promo, you can get one in cold foil. That's real nice. And then we have Overload, we have Minnowism, a nice Dread Screamer as our foil, Ironhide Legs. So let's just put our foil there. Let's put the one here, and then we have Ironhide Legs. Captain's Call, I would prefer to have a red one. This is actually a decent card to have. And then we have Glisten as our Light Easted. So we can actually distribute up to +1 counter among any number of weapons that we control. So this is basically just to buff up your weapon. So let's put our Captain Calls here, and then our next pack, a dark pack. Okay, Chain, what are you up to, man? So Dread Screamer, Rip Through Reality, the Rumbler, second swing here, interesting. So if you have attacked with a weapon this turn, your next attack gains +2. I'm assuming the red one would be +4. The Tenacity, Take Flight, Void Wrath, the one of the good card, of course. Belittle, we got Minnowism. Of course, we should have some Belittle there. Spew Shadow, Memorial Ground, Blood Tribute, and our foil would be a Enigma Chimera. What a beautiful card. Ironhide Gauntlet. Let's put our common foil there. Let's put our Ironhide Gauntlet. Merciful Retribution. I really enjoy the art. I sure hope I get a foil one. Hey, Captain's Call. So right as I requested a raid, Captain Call. So let's put there. Okay, so we have the Spectral Shield. Let's put that there. So Seeds of Agony, sick artwork, and then Smash with Big Tree. Of course, you guys saw that. And then we have Riftbind, Herald of Rebirth, Express Lightning again, Herald of Protection, Blinding Beam. So against a shadow card, this is super useful, and then you get to minus whatever active action card they are defending with. And then we have Zealous Belting, Surging Militia, Brandish, Eclipse Existence. So this is the opposite of Ray of Hope, Herald of Triumph. Look at that foiling, look at that rare foil, beautiful card. Time Skipper, Dustpath Pilgrimage, and then a Majestic. So our first Majestic would be a Bolting Blade. So it costs less for each time we've charged this turn. So if you charge twice, this is basically a free card to play. So Bolton would love to have this. So this is exclusive for Bolton. Beautiful artwork, beautiful card. Our first Majestic there. So this would be our rare. So this would be our commons, and then our common foil goes here, and then this would be our equipments. All right, let's take a look at the next pack. So at least we got one Majestic so far, out of, I would say, quite a number of packs. So we are not doing too good here. So we have the Rumbler, the Demigod, the Slaughter Beast, we have the Chimera, Bolt of Courage, Herald of Rebirth, Void Wrath, Adrenaline Rush, we have Ray of Hope, we have a Ghostly Wizard, we have a Yinti Yanti. The next foil would be a Impenetrable Belief. Look at that foiling. Ooh. So we have a Iron Helm, we have Seek Horizon as our rare, and then we have another Majestic, which is a Deep Rooted Evil. So this is exclusive for the Shadow Brute, which is Levia in this case. So let's say we were to banish any 6 or more card this turn, you may play this guy from the banish zone. So for the cost of 3, it's dealing 6 damage. So we have 2 Majestics so far. No foils as of yet, but you know what, we'll keep going. course, we will keep going and hope for the best. So 1 M for the Shadow Brute, another one for the Light Warrior. So let's take a look. Our next one here, we have a Rift Bind, Smash with Victories, Rift Torment, Wartune Herald, Cross the Line, Herald Ravager, Rising Solar Tide, Rally the Rear Guard, Stony Wooten Hog, Illuminate, Blinding Beam. Ooh, just as I requested, the one with the flat design, this kind of artwork. So Merciful Retribution. So whenever an aura action you control, this destroy, deal 1 arcane damage. If it's a non-token light card, put it into your hero's soul. So basically any type of aura gets destroyed, you get to put it into your hero's soul, and you're actually dealing 1 arcane damage. So we have the Hoof of Shadow Beast. So let me just put this to common pile, to foil, and then hoofs here. So we have a Seeping Shadow and a Consuming Aftermath. Look at that sick artwork. Next pack, so we have about, I would say, 10 to 12 packs to go. So we're basically halfway through and we only got 2 Majestic. So I would say that's below average so far. So we have the Crackle, Dread Screamer, Demigon, Golfing Light. We have Seek Enlightenment, Illuminate, Brandish, Surging Militia, Spew Shadow, Unworldly Bellow. Ooh, look at that. Aether Iron Weave. So let's put our this here, and then we put common here, and then let's take a look at our rare. Would be an Unhallowed Rite, and then a Tremor of, how do we pronounce this? Irethiel. So we can, if we put any cards in our banish zone this turn, it basically gains +2. So alright, let's flip this over. So we have the Graveling Growl, Rift Torment, Bounding Demigon, Cross the Line, Herald of Ravages, Express Lightning, Inti Yanti, Zealous Beating. We have a Impenetrable Belief, Pound for Pound, Eclipse Existence, a Second Swing as our foil. Let's put our common here. Ironhide Legs, so this would be our common foil, Ironhide Legs. A Convulsion from the Bellow of Hell. Look at that artwork. What a sick looking artwork. And then we have Seeping Shadow and a Cracked Bauble. The legendary Cracked Bauble. So we are nowhere near the decent pool that we are looking for. No else so far. And we are still on the low end of the number of M's that I would expect. So we have the Blasphemous as our token. Sick looking token. Or you can flip it over for Ursa. So those are going into Levias or Chain Stack. If you are going to that direction, we have Take Flight, we have Wartune Herald, Sing Alignment, Spew Shadow, Minoism, a red one this time, Blood Tribute, we have Cross the Line, Ironhide Gauntlet, Herald of Triumph, and a Shadow Puppetry. Finally, an M. So this is actually a very good card. So let's take a look. So the next attack action card you play this turn gains +1, go again, and if it hits, look at the top card, you may banish it. So this is a free banish, so it's a decent card. So let's put our rare here. So far we have 3 M's. 3 M's so far, but we are looking for more. So we have Bolton. Okay, so Graveling Growl, Arcanite Crackle, Unworthy Bellow, Second Swing, Herald of Rebirth, Steel Hand, Seek Enlightenment, Void Wrath, Lunatide, Plunderer, Memorial Ground. This I thought this was the foil. So we have Take Flight as our foil. Beautiful foil. Let's just put that there. We have Stubby Hammerers, another Howl from Beyond. Howl from Beyond. And our rare, another rare would be a Seeping Shadow. So we can play this out of our banish zone. So whatever attack action card we cost 0 this turn gains +1 and go again. So I'm assuming since this is a blue one, so it says cost 0. So if you are playing a red one, it would be a cost 2. So let's see how many packs we have in our hands left. So this is about 10 more packs. So we are hoping for some kind of magic out of these 10 packs. So let's just put our Spectral Shield. Alright, so we have the Shadow Wise, Smash with Victory, Riftbind, Express Lightning, Herald of Ravages, Steel Hand, Frontline Scout, Minnowism, Void Wrath, Impenetrable Leaf, Ghostly Visit, Herald of Judgment as our... Is this a foil? Yeah, that's a foil. So this is a rare foil. Look at that artwork. This is a Prism specialization. No wonder it looks so sick. So if Herald of Judgment, if it hits, it put it into your hero soul, and the defending hero can play cards from their banish zone until the end of the next turn. So if it hits. But the weakness of Illusionist comes from the Phantasm effect. So that's a bummer. So we have Halo of Illumination in. So this would be our. So this is an Invigorating Light. So if there is no card in your hero soul, put it into your hero soul. Combat chain closes. So we have Unhallowed Rites. Sick Shadow Runeblade card. So this would be pack number 9. Just hoping for something decent. Something good actually. So we have the Ravenous Meat Axe. Okay, we have Dr. Doom here. Rip to Reality. Deadwood Rumbler, Seed of Agony, Bolt of Courage, Second Swing, Adrenaline Rush, Thorny Wooten Hawk, Brandish, Belittle, Blood Tribute, Rip to Reality. Look at that foil. Ebonfold, Rise Above, this time's a blue one, and then Plow Through. Still nothing good as of yet. Still hoping for something good here. So we have about 8 packs to go, I think. So 8 more packs to go. So we have Iris of Reality. So we have the Bellow, Dread Screamer, Bounding Demagon, Herald of Rebirth, Engulfing Light, Wartune Herald, Illuminate, Zealous Belting, Impenetrable Leaf, Lunatide Plunderer, Frontline Scout, a Majestic Foil, guys. Deep Rooted Evil. What a sick looking foil. Finally a Majestic Foil. What a beautiful foil. So let's put it on the Majestic pile. That's a good pull. Gallantry Gold, Pulping, and then Breathing Beastalk. 2 of those brute action going on. Oops. Let's hope for more. Let's hope for more. So far, I would say this is still below expectation. So we have the Growl, we have Arcanic Crackle, Slaughter Beast, Bolt of Courage, Spear, Second Swing, Warmonger Recital. So this is decent. We have ENT, Seek Enlightenment, Blinding Beam is the next one, our foil. No Eclipse Existent. Is that a Deadwood Rumbler? So this would be our foil. Let's put it here. So we have our Blood Drop Arcade, Prismatic Shield, and a Waxing Malice. So only a few more packs to go. Come on, guys. Let's hope for something good here. Let's hope for something sick. Rift to Reality, Boneyard Marauder, Rifted Torment, Take Flight, Enigma Chimera, Talisman of Dowsing, Minnowism, Pound for Pound, Rising Solar Tide, Be Little, Express Lightning is our foil, Halo of Illumination is our equipment. Let's put that there. Okay, we have a Waxing Malice, and then the last one would be another M, which is the Mark of the Beast. So far we have a box, I would say, that heavily lean towards the M's. So if would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, instead you banish this card. So this card would help you rake in those Blood Depth. Okay, so we have the Piercing Shadow Eyes, the Marauder, Arcanic Crackle, Herald of Tenacity, Bolt of Courage, Protection, Overload, the Warmonger Recital, Ghostly Visit, Pound for Pound, Rally the Rearguard. Finally, a cold foil, guys. Finally, a nice looking cold foil. Look at that, Halo of Illumination. Look at that beauty. Unfortunately, it's a common, but hey, you know what? We take what we can get. So, Ironhide Gauntlet, Breathing Beasthawk, Endless Maw, and a Crack Bubble, of course. So finally, a nice looking cold foil. You can actually see it. I'm not sure if you guys can see. You can see the foiling there. Let's go for another pack. So I doubt that we will get more from this. So let's just hope for a last Majestic, perhaps. So Shadow-wise, we have Demigon, Spear of Surreality, Second Swing, Herald of Rebirth, Adrenaline Rush, we have Memorial Ground, Ghostly Visit, Ray of Hope, we have a Spew Shadow, we have a Pound for Pound. This is actually, I guess, a decent card, but the cost of 3 really threw me off. If this costs 2, this would be a great card. So Ironhide Helm, Seeping Shadow, and the last one would be a Phantasmify. So Illusionist Attack. So let's put our rare there. Let's just quickly, you know what? Let's just do that. So last 3 packs. Pack number 3. Okay. Deadwood Rumbler, Seeds of Agony, Hungering Slaughterbeast, Steel Hand, Bolt of Courage, Blood Tribute, Yinti Yanti, Memorial Ground, Pound for Pound, Zealous Beating, Invigorating Light, beautiful card. Nice foiling as well. Ebon Fold, Soul Harvest, hey, Elevia Specialization. So of course you can only play 1 copy of this. I already have a foil version of this that I pulled during the pre-release, but still, oof, we got a Genesis. I guess this would be our last Majestic. So we have, those are our Majestic, as you guys can see. So this is the Soul Harvest. Overall, I would say we did pretty decent actually. So I wouldn't expect anything from the last 2 packs. This is basically the end of it, I guess. So we have a Spectral Token. So because we got our cold foil, we got our M's Spear, yeah, Cross the Line, Herald of Tenacity, Lunatide Plunderer, Blinding Beam, Rising Solar Tide, Stony Wooten Hawk, Courageous Steel Hand. So this would be our foil. Gallantry Gold, Endless Maw, and a V4 Vanguard. So this is actually a good rare, because as you can see, it's a Bolton specialization. The V4, the Vanguard. So as an additional cost to play this card, you may charge your hero's soul any number of times. So any attack that you control, this combat chain gain +1 for each light card charge this way. So basically this is a buff and an attack built into a same card. So there is no limit to play V for the Vanguard. Like the Levias specialization, you can actually play 3 copies of the V for the Vanguard. Our very last pack, so let's go. Boneyard Marauder, Rift Bind, Graveling Growl, Take Flight, Herald of Protection, Second Swing, Ghostly Visit, Brandish, Blinding Beam, a Ray of Hope, Surging Militia, and a Warmonger Recital as our foil. The Ironhide Plate. We have an Unhallowed Rites, and our last card would be a rare, a Pulping. Alright guys, so let's just take a quick look at our pulls. So we have a Genesis, Halo of Illumination, Mark of the Beast, Deep-Rooted Evil, our Majestic Foil, Shadow Puppetry, Deep-Rooted Evil, and then a Bolting Blade. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is my very first box. I would say we did pretty decent. We had at least got a core foil and then a number of Majestics, even a Majestic foil, so I couldn't complain. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you guys in the next one. Do like, comment, subscribe, all those things, and see you guys in the future. Bye.